What in the world is this? Oh man. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. This is Rag Florida Fishing. I'm gonna go out today with the Berkley JERKSHAD, a VUDU shrimp, and a big Zara spook, and we're gonna see if we can get on some snook. I'm gonna try a couple new places, see if we can get on some bigger fish. I really want to catch a decent snook today. That's something that I'm really itching for, so we're gonna see if we could do that. Again guys, this last video that I just posted did pretty well, and it still says 85% of you are not subscribed, so go ahead and smash that subscribe button. That would mean a lot to me. It would help the channel out, and it'll help me get to my next goal, which is 1,000 subscribers. That's something I'm really grinding for. I'm really making a lot of videos for you guys, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be making better and better content every 3 days, which is when I post. But yeah, let's get out on the water. I'll see you guys when I'm fishing. All right guys, we're out here, and it's a little bit darker than I expected. It's overcast, so the sun's not going to be rising for a little bit, so I'm going to fish some seawalls and docks until the sun comes up, see if we can get some little tarpon. But I'm going to be throwing this little Berkley JERKSHAD with 40-pound mono leader, 30-pound POWERPRO, my PENN Battle 4000, and the Gold Cup Inshore rod from Bass Pro, 7-foot medium action. I'm doing a different camera angle today. I got this like neck mount thing that I've seen a couple guys use, so I grabbed one. I've heard them say that it's comfortable and all that good stuff, so we'll see if let me know how you guys like it. I'll let you know how I like it. So far it's kind of weird having it on my neck, and I feel like you guys are going to hear me mouth breathing the whole video, so we'll see how this goes. And you know, like I said, let me know what you guys think, if you guys like the chest mount or the neck mount any better. But yeah, we're gonna start fishing here. It's an outgoing tide. We should catch slack around 10:30 ish. So we're gonna just fish our little hearts out until slack tide and catch a little bit of incoming tide. It's supposed to rain a little bit today. Oh, I have no idea where that went. There we go. It's supposed to rain a little bit today. I did bring the rain jacket. So we'll see what happens, but I want to catch some fish today. This kind of lighting condition was pretty much when I caught my second to last PB. It was a 39. Just kind of doing this, waiting for the sun to come up. Fishing some mangroves with the Berkley JERKSHAD. So we'll just kind of hang around here and see if we can get on a bite first thing in the morning. Have a good feeling about today. What in the world is this? Oh, it's a snook. Why is it so dark? Oh, it's a fat snook. He was hitting the little glass minnows under that dock. All right, pretty little snook. Good way to start off the day. He is so dark. I don't know if you guys can tell how dark he is. I thought he was a bass at first. But let's see, no fray. Let's go. Let's get another one. All right, been seeing some tarpon rolling. When I'm not throwing right on top of them, what I kind of do is I do the rip it up on top, get their attention, and then let it pause. I've gotten a lot of hits that way. So we're just gonna kind of blind cast, throw it as far as we can and do that. See if we can get any to come up here. Everything seems pretty active this morning. which is good. Heard some blowups. Maybe these backwater fish like an outgoing tide. I don't know. But I am ever so slightly worried about that. I really don't feel like getting dumped on rain today. I did bring my rain jacket, but regardless, I prefer to not use it. Because again, in this boat, I don't have a bilge pump. Not because I didn't order it that way. Man, this thing is squeaky, this reel. I'm gonna have to take it apart and grease everything up. And the closest bridge here, God forbid it does rain, is not very close. Man, it's cold air. If you know what that means, I'm a little screwed. Oh, it's pouring down there. Oh my God. Oh, jeez, dude. I will say the water temp has been cooler the last couple times I went out. I mean, usually when I put the boat in, I go into about my shins or my knees to get it off the trailer, and it's usually like bath water. But this morning it was like kind of almost chilly. I just want to see one tarpon roll, I'll at least throw at it, give me a chance. Oh my God, it's coming closer. That storm. Crap, dude. So what I kind of do when I'm fishing mangrove, so say I see a spot, like we use this little cut for example, I'm going to cast up in there and do my thing. And I'm going to kind of work it as I angle myself to that cut. So now I'm going to throw one right up the chute. And then I'm going to fish this little cut that I didn't see from that side. And I just kind of do that the whole way down. I'm working these things. And then I reel in, find the next spot, best angle possible where I think the fish would be. And then I just hit like little spots here and there, like that I think could be holding fish. I throw up in there, do like a splash just to kind of get their attention. And then I'll fish it slower and slower until I get back to the boat. And that'll happen when you're fishing mangroves. Oh, and that'll happen too. So one thing I did want to say, all of the equipment that I'm using for the most part today is linked in the description below through an Amazon account. If you guys want to use what I'm using, go ahead and order there, and it would help out the channel and help me fund my expenses out here. But how I'm rigging these Berkley JERKSHADs, I got the 5.0 wide gap worm hook. I go right through the nose, down through the bottom here, as center as possible, and then bring it up. get that nice and centered, and then I put it through the little cut in the bottom, through the center, and then just like that. And then what I'll do is, I actually just saw tarpon roll here while I was doing this, so I just throw it out, keep it up on top, let it sit, and you'll see how I fish it throughout the day. And then, you know, with each cast I'll kind of bring it down and down until, you know, I'm fishing as slow as I can with that, and then I'll switch baits. I'll go to like a VUDU shrimp or something to that effect, because it didn't seem like these fish wanted topwaters where I'm fishing right now. Oh man. Except for that one wanted a topwater. Let's see if we can get them. Usually that size they're schooled up pretty good, so man, I was not expecting that at all. But that's how I do my tarpon fishing. Let's see. I will say this technique is very effective, but you miss so many tarpon. Like they'll just miss the bait. But most of them hit it when it's paused, so they'll come roll up on it. But when they blow it out of the water like that, I would say it's like a 5% hookup ratio. Maybe 10%. 1 out of every 10 tarpon you hook. Oh man. Oh my god, I wasn't even looking. Oh, it scared the crap out of me. Oh man, he chafed up my leader. All right, let's retie. They're here, so let's fish for them. Actually, while I'm retying, I'll go over the knot that I use for my leader to my hook. I go through the eye, bring it through, spin it 5 or 7 times depending on the pound test I'm using. This is 40, so I go about 5. Go back through this loop and then cinch it down. Since this line's wet, I don't have to use any spit, but usually if you're like rigging up at home or whatever, just spit on the line so it doesn't get burned through. Leave a little tag in there and then bring your bait right back on, and you're good to go. Let's go this way. Oh, something just swirled on it. Oh man, that was a big tarpon. Oh, another one. All right. Come on, one more jump. He's still pretty green. No, he just wants to dive down. Don't jump in the boat. All right, look at that beautiful tarpon. Heck yeah, dude. Man, hooked right in the top of the mouth. Couldn't have been any better. Beautiful fish. I think this is the biggest one on the rag rig so far. Hopefully you guys can see that one. Oh man, just a beautiful fish. I love catching tarpon. They're so pretty. Get the trolling motor going. Oh, there he goes. All right, that was freaking awesome. Love it. All right, let's get see if we can get another one. See, I can hear him, but I can't see him because of the, oh, he's right there. Oh man. Oh man, this is so much freaking fun, dude. I love sight fishing tarpon. This is probably one of my favorite things to do. One thing I wanted to talk about that I wanted to teach some of you guys is like skip casting. When I first started fishing mangroves, I was not good at it at all. I thought I was good at it from like bass fishing, like, you know, whatever, but a lot of it has to do with what rod you're using. So like, I skip differently with this rod than I do with you know, my lighter setups, because it's got a slower tip, so you just kind of learn each rod. The best way for me to describe it is like, you kind of wait for it to load up a little bit, like you're not taking a full back cast, and you just kind of follow through towards your target and release the bait really early. So I don't know how well I'm doing at describing this, but so like, and you want some, oh, I just got snagged, and that's going to happen a lot too. I got really frustrated when I started snook fishing in the, you know, mangroves and stuff, because like that wouldn't happen bass fishing. But you know, sometimes to catch fish, you got to cast in spots that, you know, aren't the easiest to get to. And that's where I catch most of my fish, is like under mangroves where I can't even see that they ate, you know, if I'm burning it up on top or whatever the case may be. And then, you know, once you get good at forward skip casting, you can do like backhand, and you know, you just spend time out on the water or practicing your pool. You know, get some baits that you know you're not going to use, and then, you know, the bait weight as well. You know, this bait is a little bit lighter. If I was using like an NLBN Lil Mullet, those things are super heavy, so you don't really have to give as much effort to skip those. They pretty much will load up almost any rod that you're using them on properly, like, you know, like a medium-sized setup. But, and don't get me wrong, I still make bad flip casts. Everyone does. If somebody tells you that they make good skip casts every cast, they're lying to you. There's no way that somebody skip casts perfectly every time. But you know, it can get frustrating. There's days where I go out and I'm like, oh my god, every freaking cast is getting hung up. And you know, a lot of that has to do with using oh my god, it's a manatee. Not a fan. Using weedless lures. I mean, even though this is considered weedless, oh, there's something up under there. Let's see. So there's like a little pocket right here that I can throw. Nope. So yeah, that's my little TED talk for today, I guess. A little tool for the toolbox for you guys if some of you guys are just getting into fishing for snook or in mangroves and stuff. And it's really cool to, like, I don't know, watch your bait go somewhere that you know it probably shouldn't be, and you catch a lot of good snook that way, and jack, and you know, all that stuff. I know in other places there's tarpon in the mangroves. I've never caught one like that. Usually down here they're more like open water fish. Oop. But yeah, that's my little tip for the day. Hope you guys learned something. All right, little midday update, and by midday I mean like 9:30 or 9 o'clock. 9:30. I haven't gotten a bite in about an hour. I'm gonna head inshore, like further upriver, because there's a storm coming and it's just gonna skirt south of me if I go back north. So prefer to stay on the water and not get wet. I'll tell you what, man, that bite was on in the morning. It was a good little chew, and those tarpon were hungry. So let's go try a couple mangrove spots, see if we can get on some snook and get a few more of those in the boat, and I'll see you guys when I'm fishing again. All right, guys, last spot of the day. We're gonna throw this little VUDU shrimp. It's the last one I got. He's all beat up on 30-pound leader, 20-pound POWERPRO PENN Battle 3000, and the PENN Squadron 3 medium light fast action, and a little VUDU shrimp. Oh my God, the little baby fat snook. Oh my God, there's tarpon rolling all over here. God. Oh my God. He ate it when I casted it. They're chewing right. Oh my God, they were chasing it. Come on, guys. Missed it. Oh my God, that was a good tarpon. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, guys, well, that was a heck of a day out there. Started off pretty good. That snook first thing in the morning, tarpon right after that. Had a bunch of blow-ups, but then after that, man, the bite just turned off. I couldn't figure them out any way, shape, or form. Had a couple hits by little snook, and then had that little snook lost at the boat at the bridge, and then a couple tarpon blow-ups. And that's how I ended the day. The storm's coming in, and I got to get the boat in the yard before the storm comes. Get everything cleaned up. But you know, it was a cool day. That Berkley JERKSHAD was, you know, the breadwinner again for the day. and you know, it's been pretty productive the last few weeks, being that it's the mullet run. It's a mullet, you know, imitating lure. So, you know, I think that's kind of what I'm going to stick with for the next little bit until the mullet runs over. I really do want to get a surf session in here. Try to get some beach snook and tarpon, and yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.